Hi, and welcome here on Sini.com, the wine show. And I'm totally stoked, totally pumped today. I have a really special guest today here on my wine show. Right about now, I'm here in Priorat. I'm in the winery of Álvaro Palacios. Great to have you here.
Thank you. It's a great honor for me.
Well, actually, it's really, I was trying for many times to come here in Priorat. I discovered your winery for me personally 2 years ago, I think, when I was here.
Right.
And, well, Álvaro, living legend from Priorat, you can say, right?
A young lion.
Yeah.
A young lion from Priorat.
I mean, sometimes when going to visit wineries, you go in there, you taste something, you talk to the people, it's nice, interesting, but I think in your case it's really interesting because, I mean, the Priorat is, the region is not, let's say the history of the Priorat is quite long, but you reanimated the DOC or DOQ many years ago.
Yeah.
Can you tell something about, for the people who loves Priorat but don't know too much about it?
Yeah, of course. Well, Priorat is a very ancient wine region here in Spain. But first thing to understand why suddenly it came up again is like Priorat is like he recovered itself from forgotten times. It is because Spain had not only Priorat, there was many other regions which were really hidden and forgotten because historical circumstances. This means that even before the Civil War, but essentially after the Civil War, only Rioja was the region known and we could say the sophisticated wine region. It was the only one. The rest were really forgotten. Nobody talked about them. They were wines were consumed during the 20th century inside of Spain, not very much export. So that's why nobody knew these regions before, but also Ribera del Duero, which is probably more known than Priorat, it was just established 15 or 20 years before Priorat, because, or only 15 years before. So this is the situation of Spain right now. We have many wine lovers now. There's so many regions that we are enjoying today. They are so ancient, they are real patrimony of the old world viticulture, and it's right there right now.
Yeah, absolutely. You're from Rioja, from Alfaro.
Yes.
You're a son you have many brothers and sisters, right?
See, I'm the 7th of 9.
So, big family. And so, when can you tell something about the story when you came here for you personally? When did you discover for yourself Priorat? Like say, okay.
Yes. First of all, I'm the 7th of a wine family, and I am the last one who was born in the winery.
Okay.
Yeah, in traditional basis, in the house, in the home. The next two ones, they were born in the hospital.
Okay.
But after living all my life in the wine atmosphere, in the wine ambient, smelling wine all the time, playing in the winery, working in the winery, then I was in France. I was studying in France, in Bordeaux. I had also the great chance of also working with the Moix family.
Yeah.
And I was very much touched by the French traditional Grand Cru atmosphere.
You worked also for Petrus, right?
Yes.
Okay,
exactly.
you make
Petrus, Chateau Madeleine, and all those from the Moix.
So great inspiration, right?
Yeah. Great inspiration, absolutely. But also traveling to Burgundy. I mean, understanding all the Grand Cru philosophy and great quality. Yes, just because of that. Just because of selecting and classifying small plots of vineyard touched by the grace of God or the grace of whatever. So I left Rioja when I came back to Spain because, bueno, Rioja it was like, this was in around 1987, 1988, so I left home in 1989 because those days Rioja was like a bit too much industrialized.
Okay.
Everybody wanted to make a lot of hundreds of thousands of cases.
Yeah, quantity.
So I realized after my long distance perspective of seeing Spain, because I also went to Napa Valley to work on a very classic training for a young kids of those days. No? This perspective teach me also that Spain had plenty of treasures to rediscover.
Yeah.
So that's why I came to Priorat. This would be the main thing, the main reason why. Priorat, all vineyards, mystic background with the monastery. When you arrive here, you see all these steep slopes of vineyards, these small plots.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And then you taste the wine and you realize that there is a kind of brut diamond or something, no? Diamante and bruto, no?
That you have to make clean. But did you experience support in these days, or did the people or your family say, "Oh, Álvaro, you're crazy"?
Yeah, no, my family, oh my God, my father.
I mean,
I disappoint my father very much because he was training me to be his right eye.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I left, and for him was not funny.
Okay.
At all. And I didn't have any support, of course not.
Okay. Yeah, it's really hard times. But
everybody knows that I started selling barrels during the week to capitalize myself.
Yeah.
And then in the weekends I came back to Priorat to take care of the wines, to rack in the barrels or whatever any works.
But I mean, it was part of your perspective actually, to achieve your goals actually, right?
It was a passion of my life. Is very important. I'm very passionate. And
tell me something quick for the Priorat. What's for you personally? What's the most the essence of the Priorat? Yeah. You can say in, let's say, in 10 seconds.
See, the essence of Priorat is.
You can use also 20 seconds.
Especially is a substance, it's an essence.
Yeah.
Priorat are very essential wines.
Yeah. And
this essence or this substance is all about mystic and highlight, I mean, very intense Mediterranean light and a lot of minerality. Minerality, intense sunlight of Mediterranean coast.
Yeah.
Because the sea reflects the light in this area. It's so luminous here. Yeah,
you get a cool breeze in the afternoon,
of course,
every day.
Yeah. And the main thing is the mystic things, the spirituality that you breathe in this monastic little region of 9 tiny villages around the monastery.
Yeah, I experienced it yesterday also, but this is another story. Okay, but I remember when I visited you the first time, we were driving with your little, let's say, Jeep. Yeah, we were in the vineyards, and you talked a lot about Garnacha. It's still your opinion that Garnacha is the
here there is two historical grapes, 2 local grapes, but I understand that I am here for 23 years or 25 years now, and 1989 to now, and Garnacha is the queen grape, the queen grape. Samso, which is the second grape,
which is Carignano,
which is Carignana.
Yeah. Or Carignana.
Carignana. It's a nice grape always to be together with. Yeah. It's a grape to support in terms of coloring and tannins, just a bit of flesh. But it's not very musical, it's not very elegant, it's not very complex, it's not very intellectual.
Okay, I understand.
Wine coming from this grape. So Garnacha, it really works very well here. Well, Carignana also, even physically, the way it works, Carignana here is even a little bit better than Garnacha. But anyway, Garnacha, at least what he does, the most important thing, is to beautifully transform the heat and the drought of the Mediterranean region into a very refreshing fluid, into a very refreshing wine. Very crispy, very joyful.